Good morning, students. As we completed all the blocks from the book, from today we are going to start revision of all the blocks one by one. And today the revision of lesson 1, Fundamentals of Computers. A computer is an electronic device which works according to the instruction given by us. It follows the IPO cycle, that means input, process and output. The computer gets inputs from the user through the input devices, and then the data and instructions are processed by the CPU and the data stored to the memory. After that, it displays the output through the output devices. First, input devices. The devices through which we enter the data and instructions are called the input devices. There are many input devices. They are barcode reader, MICR, OCR, OMR, card reader, touch screen, touchpad, web camera, mouse, keyboard, microphone, scanner, trackball, and many more input devices are available. Here we are going to discuss about some input devices. First, BCR, that means a barcode reader. It is used to read barcodes. A barcode is a set of lines of different thicknesses, and the barcode represents a number. Barcodes are widely used in supermarkets, and nowadays there is a new style of barcode, that is QR code. QR code stands for Quick Response Code. Next, MICR. Magnetic Ink Character Reader is a device to scan characters printed in magnetic ink. The magnetic ink is a special ink. It contains magnetic particles of iron oxide. This technique is called Magnetic Ink Character Recognition, that is MICR. MICR is widely used in banks for processing checks. Photocopies will not be detected by MICR. Next is OCR. Optical Character Reader is a device to input printed or handwritten text into machine-encoded text. The character recognition software is used to convert the image into character codes. This technique is called Optical Character Recognition. Next, OMR. Optical Mark Reader is a device to reading printed forms, that is used for objective type exams. The form contains boxes or circles that can be filled with dark pencil or ink. This technique is called OMR, that is Optical Mark Recognition. The OMR is commonly used for checking answer sheets that have multiple choice questions. Next, card readers. It is used for reading information that's stored on cards. It can be read the information from magnetic stripe cards and smart cards. In the magnetic stripe cards, the information in the form of numbers and characters is magnetically stored on a magnetic stripe. The smart cards looks like magnetic stripe cards but contain a small chip instead of a magnetic stripe. Next, touch screen. It is a touch-sensitive computer display. It is an input device. It can identify the presence and position of a touch within the display region. Next, touchpad. The touchpad works by sensing a user's finger movement and the applied pressure. The touchpads are mostly used on laptops instead of using mouse. Commonly, there are two buttons next to the touchpad for left and right clicking actions. It is used for painting and selecting objects on the screen. Next, web camera. The web camera is used for capturing still images and live videos. It is also known as webcam. It is attached to the computer. Nowadays, there are built-in webcams on all the laptops. Next, output devices. The devices through which we get the result from the computer are called output devices. Some output devices are monitor, printer. There are two types of printer, impact printer and non-impact printer. And then plotter and projector. First, monitor. It is the commonly used output device. It is also known as VDU, that is Visual Display Unit. The images that we see on a monitor are made up of tiny dots. That tiny dots are called pixels. The clarity of the image depends on the number of dots on the screen. There are three types of monitors: CRT, LCD and LED. CRT stands for cathode ray tube, LCD stands for liquid crystal display, LED stands for light emitting diode. Next, printer. It is an output device that helps to print out whatever we see on the monitor. There are two types of printers: impact printers and non-impact printers. An impact printer is a printing device in which the printing surface strikes the paper. It is very slow and noisy. It is not used for high quality printing. A non-impact printer is a printing device in which the images are created without being struck onto the paper. There is very less noise by using the non-impact printer. These type of printers are faster than impact printers. Next, plotter. It is a printing device that is used for creating high quality graphics, charts, graphs, tables and diagrams. It is commonly used in computer aided design and computer aided manufacturing to printing the plans for houses, car parts, machinery, etc. There are four types of plotters available. They are drum plotters, micrographic plotters, inkjet plotters and flatbed plotters. Next, projector. A projector is used to show the output on a large screen. The screen can be a whiteboard, white cloth or even a plain white wall. It is commonly used for displaying presentations. Next, computer memory. A memory is a storage capacity of a computer. It helps to store data and information on a computer. There are two types of memory: primary memory and secondary memory. The primary memory is also known as the main memory or internal memory. It is inbuilt memory inside the CPU box. It stores the data or instructions currently used by a computer. The minimum size of primary memory is 256 MB. The primary memory divided into two parts. They are RAM and ROM, random access memory and read-only memory. Next, the secondary memory. It is also known as auxiliary or external memory. It is used for store information for a longer period. When a computer memory is insufficient, it helps to store large amounts of data. There are many secondary memory devices. Some of them are hard disk, pen drive, Blu-ray disc and many more. Next, computer languages. A computer language is called a programming language. It is used to write and develop software programs for computer. There are four types of computer languages. They are machine language, assembly language, high-level language and fourth generation language. The machine language is the language that can understand by the computers. In the machine language, instructions is written in binary form, that is zeros and ones. 0 indicates off state and 1 indicates on state. The machine language is very difficult to understand and it is machine dependent, so it is regarded as low level language. Next, assembly language. It was the first computer language to use words, that means English alphabet. It is known as mnemonic codes. The computer understands only the machine language, so if we write the programs in assembly language, it need to translate it. So the translator program to translate the assembly language into machine language is assembler. It is also machine dependent, so it is called as low level language. Next, high level language. In this language, English and mathematical symbols are used to write program. A program in a high level language is called a source program. C, C++, Java are some of the high level languages. If we write the program in high level language, it needs to translate so that the computer can understand. So, the translator programs used in this language are interpreter and compiler. The translated program is known as object program. The interpreter is a translator. It translates line by line and then execute the instruction and then repeat the procedure for the remaining instructions again. The object code produced by the interpreter is not saved, but the compiler converts high-level language into machine language. It translates the whole program at once, and the object program is saved permanently for the future use. Next, fourth generation language. It is highly user-friendly language. It is independent of any operating system. It is designed to reduce the overall time takes to develop software, and also it reduces the cost of software development. Now the revision of lesson 1 is over. Today's homework is, what is the difference between assembly language and high-level language? I repeat the question. What is the difference between assembly language and high-level language? Next is an open question to answer in the comment section. The question is, what is the difference between interpreters and compilers? Answer this question in the comment section. As we started the revision, there is no question of the day. Do your homework properly. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you for listening. Have a good day. God bless you.